What's up, guys? It's Avenger Plays, and today I'm going to be telling you guys about the Star Wars Battlefront 1.09 update, and I'm going to be telling you guys the patch notes. This is released for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Today is July 21st, 2016, and let's get into it. Alright, so the general patch notes of, of this update was it's called Skirmish, a new mode. Skirmish is now available for all players. Play Walker Assault or Fighter Squadron against AI bots together with a friend in online co-op, split screen, console only, or single player. Alright, Partner. Increase the spawning checks made on Partner from 2 seconds to 1 second in order to more accurately determine if you're able to spawn or not. This should make it less likely that players will be able to partner when being close to an enemy before a firefight has started. Partners. Spawning is disabled on partners of an enemy within 10 meters, changed from 2 meters. So that's a good thing. Cloud Car. Resolved a bug which the blaster VFX incorrectly fired while playing in first person in the cloud car. Scoring. Change the kill assist event to not trigger a kill and count towards your next trait rank. Now kill assist will only give score. Team balance. Resolving a bug which team could be split and no auto partner assigned if the server had a low player count. Appearances. Resolve the bug that made all rebel items usable in the Bestman maps without purchasing them. Alright, that was the general. Alright, so the next one is map and game modes. Pre-round. Change the pre-round timer from 60 to 90 seconds. Administrator's Palace. Resolved a bug which Boba Fett could reach an invisible collision box located very high up on the level. Cloud City. Resolved an issue with a misplaced out-of-bounds area. Cloud City. A lot of these are Cloud City. Resolved an issue in which the capture area for an objective in turning out or a turning point was cut off by out of bounds. Cloud City. Resolved various instances in which players could fall through the map and not die. Heroes versus villains. Rounds end after 3 rounds on the outer rim levels. Cloud City and turning point. Moved back the Imperial spawn locations from the last set of capture points. Next one, Cloud City and Walker Assault. Reduce the amount of turrets and droid power-ups for the Empire. That actually is kind of useful because that's... Or, why? Never mind. Cloud City and Walker Assault. Increase the time for AT-AT pickups to spawn from 30 to 100 seconds. Cloud City and Walker Assault. Change the ATST token respawn time from 34 to 60 seconds. Cloud City and Supremacy. Increase the size of final rebel objective and move it slightly. Cloud City and Supremacy. Resolve the bug which the hero spawn was outside of the combat area, resulting in the player dying when spawning in. Supremacy. Change the default respawn time for ATSD tokens from 34 to 60 seconds. Bionic Laboratories. Resolve the bug in which limited the usage of orbital strike to a few select areas. Now it should be usable in a lot more on the open areas on the map. Bespin. Update various locations where objects weren't correctly placed next to each other, creating breaks on the map. Twilight on Hoth. Resolved an issue with the DF9 being partially hidden underground, which resulted in players falling through the level when they tried to exit the turret. Hero Hunt. Resolved a bug in which players wouldn't correctly spawn as hero and would remain a soldier. Make it so no one could be killed or no new hero spawned. Hero Hunt. Resolved an issue with which 20 HP was only granted from health pickups and not 50 HP. General. Resolved a bug in which players could get stuck in the lobby if the teams were unbalanced and pre-round timer had started. In general, staying in very close vicinity of any game mode objective would decrease the cooldown of your star cards. Alright, the next section is UI. Spectator. Resolve the bug in which spectator mode which caused the charge icon to get stuck in an enlarged state when observing a player in private matches. Spectator. The switch team button has been removed from the spectator view. Private matches. Players are now unable to switch teams after they have become a hero in Hero Hunt or Heroes vs. Villains. Heroes vs. Villains. Resolve the bug which would make the UI disappear in the lobby for players on the same team as a player who left the server. Charge. Resolved an issue which caused the charge icon above an enemy to cover the health bar if active at the same time as a level 3 trait was reached. End of round. Resolved an issue which caused text overlapping to occur for stats in some game modes and for certain languages. Partner. We now correctly show the yellow partner color instead of green when playing as a hero or inside a vehicle. Text. Adding the trait description for Lando Calrissian, Dengar, and Nien. Text. Resolve various spelling issues, spacing, missing commas, etc. The next section, and I think it's, I don't know, this is second to last section. Weapons and star cards. Shock grenade. Slight decrease to bounce speed, multiplayer increased explosion delay to prevent grenade from detonating in air after bounce. Relby V10. Change weapon sway from 0.8 to 0.5, and the amount increase from 0.2 to 0.1 recoil per shot has changed from 0.3 to 0.1. X8 Night Sniper. Change weapon sway from 0.35 to 0.0 to 0.2. Increased charge damage from 32 to 40 and changed end damage to 20 to 25. DT12. Increased the fire rate from 220 to 250. DLT44. Increased the rate of fire from 180 to 210 and increased the end damage from 13 to 19. EE4. Changed dispersion angle from 1.5 to 1.75. Reduce the end damage from 10 to 9, and change the damage fall off range from 20 to 10 meters. Cloud Car. Lowered damage multiplayer against cloud cars with blasters and ion neutralizer. Disruption. Change the penalty time from 2 to 1 second. Disruption. Increase the cooldown time for standard from 18 to 23 seconds and upgraded from 16 to 20 seconds. Scout binoculars. Fixed issue where binoculars would spot soldiers in missions. Scout binoculars. Fixed issue where the binoculars wouldn't spot enemy soldiers when looking up and down. Now the next section is Heroes. Lando. Enemies falling from the shocking trap minigame will die instantly. Lando. Increase damage dealt to heroes in shocking trap from 90 to 100. Lando. Wow, a lot of these are Lando and Dengar. Lando, the power blast ability can be cancelled by pressing the activation button again. Lando. Power blast has slight homing effect when firing towards an enemy. Lando. Power blast active has been changed to 7.5 to 5.5 seconds. Lando. Power Blast recharge time has been changed from 17 to 16 seconds. Lando. Increased multiplier chances, Risk Taker 2% to 5%. Gambler 5% to 10%. High Roller 10% to 20%. Array 25% to 50%. Now, I am going to keep talking even though it's past the point, so just hold on. Let's see. Lando XB increases start damage from 50 to 63 and end damage from 30 to 35. Lando X8 increases start damage from fall distance from 25 to 40 meters and end damage fall distance from 50 to 70 meters. Dengar updated explosive rush ability to now throw only 3 grenades. Dengar, if an enemy soldier is hit by a grenade and standing still, he will no longer be immobilized. Dengar, the Hurricane Strike ability will no longer instantly kill Luke. Dengar, regular enemies that are under the effect of the backup bomb will instantly die from the Hurricane Strike ability. Dengar trait, increase the traits multiplier, resilient 10 to 15%, battle hardened 25% to 40%, unshakable 50 to 60%. Dengar, increase health from 1000 to 1075. Dengar, increase close damage from 19 to 21 and far damage to 16 to 17. Vader can now deflect Lucky Shot and Trooper Bane, but will be stunned. Luke/Vader. Enemy soldiers will now always die from lightsaber swings even when under the backup bomb effect. Boba Fett. Resolve an issue where the flamethrower will not affect elevate players correctly. Boba Fett. The flamethrower ability can now be cancelled by pressing the activation button again. Boba Fett. Flamethrower outer damage distance can be increased, or has been decreased to 3.5 to 4.75 meters, and the outer damage angle from 28 to 28 degrees. Boba Fett. Flamethrower inner damage distance has now been increased to 2.5 to 3.5 meters, and inner angle from 17 to 22 degrees. Han Solo. Increased close damage reduction distance to 10 to 25 meters, and increased far damage reduction distance from 25 to 35 meters. Leia. Increased close damage reduction distance from 10 to 25 meters. All heroes. The disrupted duration for abilities is now the same as regular soldiers. All heroes. Disruption immunity has been added and will be active for 5 seconds after a disruption ability hits them. So guys, these are the patch notes. I will leave a link in the description of where I found these. You know, I probably should have shortened this slightly, but if this was very, useful to you, it was very informational, just leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.